Again, for the third time.
Well, I refreshed. Yeah, it's doing the same thing.
One of the to walk the face
that is annoying.
Wait, I forgot myself.
But actually, it looks like it caught.
Oh, brother.
Did it catch this time?
No, maybe not.
Yeah, that's too bad.
What is up with all those superstars wearing lace here lately?
I'm just checking.
That one live.
The same one?
The second one's still, yeah, it shows live, but when I click on it,
yeah, no, I see.
14:30.
Yeah, no, I see. We're on the third VOD now.
Yeah,
I see it. Yeah. Oh well, is what it is. The show goes on regardless, but that is, I don't know, Strafe. We don't know what's going on. I'm starting to think it's weather related. Again, I haven't looked outside. You know what? I'm actually gonna, hopefully nothing happens, but I'm gonna take a short hiatus. I'm gonna grab myself a cold drink and I'm gonna look outside and see what the hell's going on, because I've never had any interruptions like this in a long, long time, and I'm starting to think it's weather related. So I'm gonna find out. I'll be right back.
This is gonna be good.
Love it.
Stream elements by emoji robots.
Oh, that's where I'm fucking up. Is anyone else having issues with the, like, the actual game crashing down on them left and right?
I don't have 2K23, so I don't have an issue with it.
Well, I mean, damn. Well, there's
You
that.
know,
No, the answer to that is no. I don't have a fucking problem at all.
I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's
Make me,
demise, but not me.
boy, do I sound like an ass. It's all right though. So I found out why I was sounding like an echo, and why there was a little bit of a delay. My headset was still connected to my PC and not my controller.
that would do it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how that works.
Tornado tag with
I'm technologically dumb.
Things are going to get frantic fast.
Hello, Honeybee Wrestling. Archer stepped away for a minute to
What up, honeybee?
try to figure out why the stream keeps going down.
YouTube doesn't like Archer.
Kick out of the title fight continues.
That's what I chalk it up as.
It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Archer keeps speaking the
Boy,
best.
what's the strategy in a falls count
Archer
anywhere
keeps on acting like he's under the giant in a hotel.
Here, things could end at any time, anywhere.
He is that drunk.
Shot after shot.
I'll have to ask him.
These two showing how well scouted they each are. Back and forth.
Yeah, no shit. Like Andre,
Because they couldn't carry him to his room.
I know, fucking Andre was the Amber Heard of the 80s. Leaving a present for everybody.
Well scouted.
Well, it is because the bathtub was only big enough. He didn't fit on it.
Be like, what are you doing? Going down to the local pool. Why? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Are you kidding me?
It's extremely messed up, but I could see it happening.
Is it enough? There's a kick and black mass. Lights out. The champ will stay champ. The challenger.
But no one's answered my question. Why is everybody in like lace and lingerie nowadays?
Flattens the opponent. The title's in
No idea.
Like, why is that the go-to? You know what I'm saying?
And there's the cover.
Who wakes up in the morning and says, "Yeah, I want my wrestling attire to be lace"?
The champion had
I want my nipples to, go raw from all the rubbing.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
So I mean, I was briefly looking. I didn't see any lightning or anything. It's not raining, but it is very, very dark outside. So I mean, it's possible I've got some sort of yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but it is like it is pitch black out there. Like it's not just a nighttime sky out there. Is what I mean.
Not trying to point out the obvious.
And technically, it's early morning here. Technically speaking.
Here, so
it's almost 1 a.m. here. That's morning. But no, it's not a regular nighttime sky out there. It is fucking pitch black. So there could be something brewing.
How much? Yeah, and how much of that is connected to the smoke too?
Good point.
That is very true.
Because we've had poor air quality for weeks.
And that could cause issues, depending on density.
Now, is there a reason, maybe I missed something in the news, but is there a reason why they're not putting it out?
I believe that they're just having trouble controlling and containing it. It is a big-ass, widespread fire on 2 different ends. One on the west coast, one on the east coast.
They plan to meet in the middle?
Apparently.
That has a very sick sense of humor.
Right? Yeah.
So, have they had to actually evacuate anybody?
Oh yeah. Evacuations, there's been a lot of damage. It's caused a lot of problems. Unfortunately.
Not a religious guy, but my thoughts are with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy. So what about the actual smokers? Who are living in Canada? Do they just go outside and take a big whiff of the air and just get their fix? Or
they probably could at this point.
Actually, they'd probably piss off the Canadian government. It'd be a lot less money in taxes.
Tobacco sales are way down.
Yeah.
If I remember, isn't Canada pretty heavily taxed on tobacco?
No, our taxes aren't that bad at all, but I mean everything's inflated, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought Canada had gone the way of Britain and some of these others where they were doing $10 in taxes.
No.
I'm not taking that number out, but I know it's taxes in some of these countries are getting quit smoking, 16 years ago. But
yeah, no, we don't have that heavily of taxation on tobacco industry, but it's expensive enough.
I wish I could say the same thing. Can of tobacco here for me anyway was used to be $3 and some change. Now it's $6.
Yeah, so it's gone up quite a bit.
Well, I blame our current administration for that. Well, I'm not talking politics because I'll get really not happy.
Everybody wants smoke-free nations.
And that's fine. I mean, so do I. I'm not a smoker, so I don't have to worry about it too terribly much.
Yeah. But I guess
about my jaw is falling off.
But it's never nice to drive people broke, I suppose, just because, But I mean, that's the way it works, right? Inflation. They pretend they're doing us a favor by not inflating the tax rate, but they're inflating the shit of everything else anyway, so they're still making more money in taxes regardless. So it's really a big illusion when you think about it, Oh, great, they're not raising taxes this year. Yeah, they're not raising taxes, they're just raising everything else.
Well, I can't even say that. I mean, the state we're in, is having 2 raises on the fuel tax this year.
Yo, Honeybee Wrestling's in the house. What's going on, Honeybee?
I blame it solely on Chicago.
Welcome to the 3rd attempt at doing this show. We've had some terrible luck as far as connection goes. I know the broadcast just keeps randomly having errors and stopping. I think it might potentially be weather related, but I'm not 100% sure. But we are pushing through anyways. YouTube's getting some extra content tonight. But anyways, no, just me. I'm complaining. I hate it. I do not like having my VOD split.
Y'all heard him say it. He hates showing you guys videos on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm gonna get banned.
I mean,
We've got that one
end up in YouTube jail. How dare you suggest you shouldn't be uploading more frequent content to our site?
Damn, that command hasn't been added yet.
No, I have to copy everything over to Stream Elements and somehow getting it working. Because even the, what was it? I think it's the jackpot that isn't working, right? But it's because of how the names work on here. I got to figure out the proper coding to get the names to come up. It's clearly not quite the same coding to do so. I'll figure it out. Turns out Mrs. Archer's just pranking you, unplugging the router. Yeah, well, she's sleeping, so that'd be interesting.
It worked earlier.
What are you trying? The nutter?
Yeah, it worked on the last or on the first.
It did, I know. Well, Stream Elements has been weird lately. Not even just with YouTube, with Twitch even. Like, it sometimes wants to work together well, and other times it's not good bedfellows.
Yeah, a lot of it. I've almost thought about switching up to like just OBS.
Yeah, see, I'm a console streamer though, so OBS doesn't do anything for me is the problem there.
Yeah. Archer and I both stream just directly off the PS4.
Pretty Deadly has been eliminated now. I think it's down to Ivar versus the Public Enemy here, because I'm pretty sure the Coalition was eliminated too. I'm almost positive here. JC still outside the ring laying on his back, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Do we have another fatality?
Well, he's to his knees now, so he's not dead. What happened to Humboldt's the Arcane and Hollywood Hulk Hogan, however, I am not entirely sure. Yes, JC is gone, and I'm pretty sure the Gooner has also been eliminated, so it is down to Ivar from the Viking Raiders and both members of the Public Enemy.
It was a elimination match.
Oh, wait.
They literally lay there outside the ring and not moving at all.
Wait, what just happened? Wow.
They outlasted every other team in this match.
Somebody else got eliminated. I don't know. They literally said. I don't know if Ivar somehow TKO'd Psycho Scorpion, and then Demon Razor finished off the Gooner, or not the Gooner, Ivar, or what happened there. But either way, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match. And still,
Here are your winners,
your YTD World War III Tag Team Champions. From Team Boss Apollo and Team Leo the King, Psycho Scorpion and Demon Razor. The Public Enemy still your Tag Team Champions. What's that?
I've gotten 2 right tonight.
You have gotten 2 right? Yeah, you have. That's correct, actually. Yeah, you're on a roll. I mean, you're not exactly hitting that 80% or anything here, but you know,
Better than
most nights.
You're probably batting 300 right now, so you're doing pretty good.
All right, so here we go. Next match of the evening is for the YTD Academy Pure Women's Wrestling Championship. And this is, of course, a redemption matchup from streamer teams. But we've got the returning, and so far in singles competition, Kira Blade, the reigning defending Pure Wrestling Champion. Her title's on the line, and that is next. And I'm trying to remember, what was the stipulation for this matchup?
Shit. I don't remember. Look.
I can't remember what it was now.
Not that it matters the way it
If there was one.
like
Sometimes you don't... Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes you don't even list...
I think there was
Falls
one,
count anywhere, I think it is. I want to say it might just be a falls count anywhere match.
It's possible.
Yeah. I don't know if it says somewhere.
There we go. What was redeemed was nothing.
So it was just
Dark Queen of Chaos for the YTD Pure Wrestling Women's title.
yeah, okay. So at that point, if there was no stipulation, it's probably just falls count anywhere. But either way, Jennifer Wolf, Akira Blade, Women's Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. That is next. Let's go.
I mean, we have entire tournaments that the stipulation gets changed after the first match.
Fair.
Damn.
The following contest is
what
a
was it,
Falls Count
Lights Out
Anywhere
Eliminator or
match,
something?
and is for the Pure
Oh, the other night.
Women's
Yeah, lights out elimination
Wrestling
match. And one of the matches was accurate. The rest all turned into Extreme Rules elimination. It wasn't even elimination, actually. It was just Extreme Rules.
Rules, yeah.
Yeah. It was weird. That was during the tournament. I hate when that happens.
That is weird.
And that's right, the Gremlin Queen has to have her moniker changed. She no longer goes by the Gremlin Queen. She's the Dark Queen of Chaos. Apparently, the powers that be have not got the memo yet. She still came out to the Gremlin Queen.
Huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
And hey, Life, welcome back.
Welcome back, Life. We are still up, yeah. Well, I mean, we've had a few interruptions during this broadcast, believe me. It's been ghastly.
Back to episode 26.
Right? No kidding.
Archer, take 5.
Yep. Well, we're on the third restart, aren't we?
joke.
Are we on the third or the fourth? I don't even know.
This is the,
This
is
would be
the third
third since
restart.
I've been here.
The third restart.
It's the second restart. Third,
But third VOD,
third
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Crazy.
What have I missed?
Either way, one too many.
Stripe
Well,
says
you-
3. He's keeping track.
The Wolfpack Gals won.
Stripe.
Um,
Hello.
Hulk Hogan and Humboldt may be dead.
Yeah, we're not sure what happened to Hogan and Humboldt's. They got laid out inside the ring and did not move.
And she's got double the proof.
Unreal. Maybe his age caught up to him. I don't know. Steroids, that's what it is.
I mean,
Steroids
there's
got to
actually,
him.
if you go back and watch the VOD, Hogan's leg gets hit, and it just opens up. I mean, he just... the leg
Stripe
moves,
says
doesn't move
Humboldt's
back.
died.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna laugh. 100%.
It was a great match.
Hey, look.
Oh, yeah, the match itself was fantastic.
This is into 6-0
Rightfully earned
Humboldt's
as
is
a
in
double
his
champ.
60s. So he just had a heart attack and died ringside.
Houses on the broadcast.
And Hogan
Punisher
figured,
is what
fuck it, I'm done too.
More than up to the challenge.
Oh, Punisher, yeah. Punisher joined the
Punisher
broadcast a little while ago.
And somehow
Punisher at your service.
multiple titles.
To a point. I do have limits.
And we are truly seeing
And I'm wondering, though, we got an Archer, we got Linola, we got a Punisher.
Hi,
We don't
Punisher.
have a Life on here.
We don't have a life on here.
Hello.
Now we have a life.
Hello.
We have a Punisher, an Archer, a Glenn, and a life.
The Gremlin.
What's new and exciting life? Where'd she go?
And her opponent from Bismarck, North
She
Dakota.
disappeared. We did.
She is
Life, it's okay.
Women's
I just said hi. There's no reason to.
I know. It's like you bit her head off or something. She just ran.
I know. I'm sorry. Come back.
I mean, you can't be having that kind of an impression on people, Punisher. You got to be kinder than that. What is wrong with you?
This is my nice voice.
This is your nice voice?
Oh, that must have been Punisher that did the hello, because like I said, she didn't that they didn't join.
Weird.
Life just got home. Fiance tried to sleep.
You'll have to forgive me for
Oh,
the
wait,
join.
he'll be all right.
That just must have been
that it's highly coveted.
Punisher that sounded like Flounder.
This title's greatest matches, and there were
I sound like somebody.
Really?
It fooled me. It fooled me. Yeah.
Hello. I don't know if you ever watched the movie.
I mean,
Animal House.
I thought Life joined suddenly after we said that. So
Wait, have you ever watched the movie Animal House?
I
It has
haven't.
been
No.
a long time.
Okay. The fat guy in Animal House actually has a spot movie. Hello. Can't do the voice. It sounded just like that. Hello. And Archer, if you haven't watched Animal House, you
I haven't, no.
have to see that.
Who's in
It
it?
is hilarious. John Belushi's probably the only big name I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
It's a John Landis movie.
Yeah, it's like an 80s classic.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
Also the one that played Dean Wormer was in a few other movies. I mean, yeah, you might recognize the Dean
I
in the
can
movie.
be in chat, but sadly, I cannot join the broadcast.
Sorry, I'd recognize what?
The Dean of the college.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Staved off that attack right across the face.
John Vernon.
John Vernon. Okay.
Oh, there it is. The captain.
So what's the movie about?
Basically, you have a fraternity on campus that is like the absolute worst fraternity, except it's the funnest. You know,
It's the worst, but it's the funnest.
She's looking for something under the
Yeah,
ring to
you
even
know.
the odds here.
drunk 24/7.
A steel chair.
You know.
She's taking this match
So
into
typical
even
fraternity.
more
The dean,
dangerous
so
territory.
the dean hates them. And all. Well, these two freshmen end up joining this dorm or this fraternity.
Champion still in the fight.
Okay.
She got so close,
And
she
it
could
goes
taste
from
it
there. Dean's after him, trying to get rid of him. And it's actually really fun. It's hard to describe some of it. There's a lot of
Wow, look at this.
very, very fucked up jokes. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen
I've never seen it.
the music video for
Slap.
We're Not Gonna Take It?
You didn't.
I have,
With his
yes.
sister?
I have, yes.
Okay. The father in that movie,
Yeah.
I carried an M16. He's in that's actually basically his character from Animal House.
Serious momentum.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Finished
It's the
yet.
same character.
You know,
But he's
a good funny movie about fraternities around the same time period was Real Genius with Val Kilmer.
That's an awesome one.
Frig, yeah, it was. That was hilarious, that movie.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
So if anybody hasn't seen that, definitely check that out as well. Have you seen The Punisher?
Still enough left to try that
I have not.
maneuver again.
You have not?
I'm not a big movie buff, though, so...
Are you not? I love movies.
As a genius.
Tell she is fully focused.
Yeah, he was like a college or university frat house genius that
She'll get sent out the
he got tremendous grades but basically did nothing because he was a genius, so he just partied all the time.
just carrying the opposition.
But yeah, there's a lot more than that to the story, but it's just it's a real
looked it up,
funny
and
movie.
I just looked him up. That's a very young Val Kilmer.
Sure is, yeah, sure is.
Oh, and actually, Archer, Animal also has Donald Sutherland and Kevin Bacon in it.
Letting this match
Really?
go a little longer than is
Wow.
Yeah,
typically advised.
I almost forgot about Kevin
Might
Bacon.
try making use of that stipulation.
To be fair, Kevin Bacon is very forgettable.
I haven't
Well,
heard
it was-
anything about
And
Kevin
it looks
Bacon
like
in
she
quite
wants
some
to
time.
take this match outside.
Like, what does he? Somebody look up what he's up to these days,
Will do.
because he was a prominent prominent actor of the 80s and 90s, and now he's just kind of...
He got in a little bit of trouble.
Did he?
Yeah,
What did he get in trouble with?
there were some accusations.
About Kevin Bacon. Like, now are we talking the Me Too movement shit, or...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Bacon. Let me...
It's looking like Kevin Bacon is now a game show host on new Lucky 13 series.
Oh, yeah? And what is that?
I have no idea.
I could be wrong.
We should look that up.
Oh no! All the way up.
Okay. Lucky 13 series.
Okay, it's not showing. Who the hell? Which one was that?
Wait, what?
No.
There was
Look up Lucky 13 series, and looks like a video game.
Nicely done.
Strife says Van Wilder is one of our favorite college movies. I haven't seen Van Wilder either.
Yes. Oh, there's only one part of that movie I cannot watch, and I'll never eat a cream puff after. I'll never do it.
I've never seen that movie either, I'll be honest.
Sorry, I was thinking of Kevin Spacey. Wrong Kevin.
Kevin Spacey, right? Yeah.
Bulldogs and cream puffs just don't go together after you watch Van Wilder.
What is Van Wilder about? Is it basically the same type of idea, or?
Yeah, it's kind of, the way I kind of look at it is it's like Ryan Reynolds' version of Son-in-Law. Take Pauly Shore from Son-in-Law.
I loved Son-in-Law. That was a hilarious movie.
You take the character that Pauly Shore played in Son-in-Law,
yeah,
put it into Ryan Reynolds, and it just be a complete, just all in college dorm and shit like that. And you got
so Ryan Reynolds and Pauly Shore had a love child.
Essentially, yeah.
Interesting.
This is like really the first real big taste. That was really like
Stripe says,
really
Punisher, you are not wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match, and still YTD Academy World War III Pure Wrestling Champion from Team Sir Jack the Greatest. Representing the Outlaws, it is Akira Blade. She is still your champion. That was a valiant attempt by Jennifer Wolf, though.
She got screwed by the ref, though.
I mean, the reffing was a little suspect in that match. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there was a good 7 count. That was only a 2 count.
Stripe says Deadpool goes to college.
That's about right. I mean, like that was really Ryan Reynolds' first big movie was
Van Wilder. Yeah.
At least to me, anyway.
I've just never seen the movie. I don't. I mean, I do like slapstick comedy. I just don't watch a lot of it anymore, and I haven't in a long time. I don't know. I don't know. Comedy isn't the same specifically today anymore as it used to be, and I find things that are like things nowadays almost have to be over the top stupid to be funny, and it's just you get tired of that too. So, but.
Yeah, I would give Van Wilder a try if.
Yeah, I know I will. Yeah,
I would.
And what's the other one? Animal House.
Animal House.
And I may try to do a movie night, Archer.
You're gonna do movie night on Discord?
I may try. Yes, just so we can watch that. I mean, it's that good.
All right, so next match of the night, it is a rematch between the one Elijah Archer and Seth freaking Rollins. Now Archer and Mrs. Archer actually teamed up against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins earlier this afternoon in a dark match at World War III and lost to Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch. But this is about the Pure Wrestling Championship that Seth Rollins took from the one Elijah Archer. He wants that back, so he's given it another crack. So here we go, best 2 out of 3 falls. It is the one Elijah Archer versus Seth freaking Rollins with the title on the line. Showtime and go time. he's had a real tough time against Seth Rollins. Not even just in losing the title, but he's had battles with Seth Rollins in the past. And Seth Rollins, more often than not, seems to have Archer's number. I'm not even going to lie here. Stripe says Archer is comedy jaded. Also, Animal House first. Van Wilder makes a couple references to. Okay, so watch Animal House first, then watch Van Wilder. Gotcha. Noted. Honeybee Wrestling says, I loved the mixed match tag match we had. Yeah, mixed match challenge matches went really well today. We had some great matches. I really need to get around to making a matching attire. Yeah, you should do that. That'd be fantastic because, I mean, the reason I did the mixed match challenge matchups today was a lot of people seem to be interested in having the mixed match challenge division back again. So, if it is successful, maybe we will even have mixed match challenge championships again. We shall see.
Is this the new Archer?
Well, I mean, this Archer's been around for a bit. Just you haven't had him in your universe.
Here we go, gentlemen.
On your show yet. I think you still have the old attire on yours.
Yeah, I tried to find him the other day.
He should be under just TAV, I think, or maybe TAV Archer.
Well, anonymously, so.
The one thing you have to do is prevent Rollins.
I think that's just a 2K thing, to be fair.
You're right, but it's much easier said than
done.
Yeah,
shit just crashes from time to time. You have no idea why. Life says Kyle and Roxanne actually did well as a team. Yeah, they did, yeah. And Honeybee says he had the old attire from when Honeybee had the pink hair with the rainbow gear. Yeah. That's the gear he was wearing, yeah. And here he comes, Seth freaking Rollins,
a man who has spent
the reigning defending Pure Wrestling champion.
With the accolades to prove it.
I will say this about Elijah: he has more pyro than I have ever seen in my entire life.
He does. He likes his pyro. He really does.
Like, keep him away from the matches.
The man could burn the house down before the match begins. Quite literally. That's not even, there's no pun there. He could quite literally do it.
First time he was in my universe, I almost had to pick up sunglasses. I was like, holy crap.
Imagine sitting ringside for that shit.
No, I think I'll pass.
Truly one of the greats of the era.
So here's a question for you, Punisher. I asked Glenn earlier. We were all talking about it, actually, and a few people made some comments from the past into the present. Any manager to place with a superstar today, who would you bring? And why?
See, I don't know.
Like an actual manager, not necessarily a liaison. Because the other night we did a list, and they literally listed Elizabeth as a manager, and yes, she was.
She wasn't.
Not really, no. Not at any given time. She was just an accomplice. Like she was a liaison at very best. And I don't think she belonged on the list of managers. I mean, Queen Sherry was barely a manager. She at least did some managerial stuff. She too was more of a liaison. She did more managerial work, I guess, with Macho Man, but she did a lot of promos with Macho. But
just right off the top of my head, without really even thinking about it, I would have to say I would put Slick with Tomas.
Fuck yeah. And you know what's funny about that is we were also, not just earlier tonight, but on the last episode, I think, talking about the Slickster.
Because
the Slickster was awesome.
Slick was great behind the mic. And the superstars necessarily didn't have to talk. And if they could get Omos to where he doesn't talk and they could find a manager other than MVP,
You know it finally matters in our industry.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Mr. Modest today.
I'm not saying he's not talented, but I've never been a big MVP fan. Anybody else?
No, I haven't been a big MVP myself. I didn't understand the gimmick.
Well,
Like I understand
I
most
still
valuable
don't.
players, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's almost like slapping a wrestling tights on LeBron James and telling him to go to the ring.
Oh, kick right to the
I
gut.
MVP was
I
almost
don't.
overpaid,
Clothesline. Nice
fucked
combo.
after it was.
I don't disagree though. I never quite got the gimmick either.
Breaker. Targeting the ankle
You know?
cover.
Okay, you're the MVP.
And he breaks
Are you the
count
champion?
quickly.
He clearly has no intention of staying.
You're just the MVP.
He was the United States champion for a while.
That was nasty.
He was. He
So
was.
I can't take that away from him. But I just, for the time, his gimmick was fine. Today, not so much. No.
No. And I'm not so sure after all. Now the time has passed. I'm not so sure he even makes a very good manager.
He has no need to
No,
rush.
not at all. Not since the Hurt Business or whatever. Not since they kind of disbanded.
See, now
MVP
okay, so
that's a hard sell for me.
I guess I'll agree that when they were doing the Hurt Business, I kind of liked his body of work there. I thought what they were doing was pretty interesting. I actually thought they disbanded the Hurt Business too soon. Not really sure why they pulled the trigger and did that, but I thought that was a shame, actually. But
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
I know there's probably going to be a lot, and now that we're talking about splitting up and stuff like that, I was actually thinking about it because all these factions splitting up, like the Bloodline, there was a Civil War thing going on. Now Judgment Day looking like they're going to split up.
Screw ankle
Like,
breaker. Wow, that hurt.
that was bound to happen, though, because
Wouldn't
it was a group they took over. Like, it wasn't even their group, and then I don't know. It was bound to happen that they were going to split up because they just I'm not invested all in the Judgment Day.
I like it.
Do
I do. I don't know if it's because it reminds me it's more like a modern day Brood without the vampire.
Here's the cover.
Yeah,
But
I suppose.
It's just
And frustration
I
might
just
be
kind of
starting
like
to
that
set in.
dark entity kind of a thing. I don't know. I guess that's just me.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Because
I would just
because,
prefer to see Damian Priest and Balor on their own. If you want to keep Rhea Ripley and Dobbin together, I'm okay with that. But I think I'd prefer to see Damian Priest and Finn Balor doing their own things. I just don't see. I'm not saying they can't be part of a faction, but I don't think. I don't know.
But the thing is like they try to do, Finn Balor and Damian Priest on their own for the longest time, and they didn't get any. There wasn't any like pushback. Now that they've been with the Judgment Day for a hot minute, people are starting to recognize them, and now they're wanting them to do a deal, like do away with the factions, so that way they can split their own ways.
Yeah.
But my only problem is like, what's going to happen if you put a title on Finn? The man is like tissue paper. He's so injury prone.
He does get injured a lot.
So it's just like anytime he has that big push, he gets injured and he's gone for like 7 months.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I wonder what wrestler that sounds like, Arthur.
Hey, Dark Glenola, do you keep those fucking Glenalians at your side? We don't want any part of them. They do not come in peace. Don't fuck with us. Punisher and I are not buying any of it. We do not. We need Glenalians up in here tonight. We've had enough problems with the broadcast wanting to stop on us every other. Well, I was going to say every other minute, but that's exaggeration. But it's been annoying.
Take it.
It's been annoying. Video production needs to get their act together.
Yeah, people wonder why Mr. Kennedy never got that push, because every time they tried, he got injured.
Yeah, that's too bad, too. Mr. Kennedy could have been a lot bigger than he was, but he had a bit of a problem with taking some heat backstage and getting himself into trouble here and there, too, so that didn't help.
Well,
But
yeah,
This one is headed outside,
yeah,
guys.
it's like the whole illegitimate son of Vince McMahon's storyline. He was supposed to be the illegitimate kid.
Rollins struggling.
Yeah.
Rollins in deep.
That was the original storyline they were going for, was he was going to be the illegitimate son of Vince McMahon. And then that just never came to fruition. And then they ended up, I mean, shortly thereafter, didn't Drew McIntyre come in
As the chosen one?
as the chosen one? Wasn't that around the same timeline? I'm pretty sure it was. I think that's, he replaced
So do you
it.
think-
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't think they were going to go with the same storyline, but use Drew McIntyre as a backup, even though he was just like a wee baby at the time?
Yeah. Yeah. And they pushed him way too hard, way too soon. Which they've done with a few
Right.
people. I mean, it ended up working in some cases, right? But I mean, like Roman Reigns, for instance. Eventually they got it right with him to the point where he's unstoppable, but
I don't know. You can't. I don't know. After seeing Money in the Bank, I know it's all planned out and I get it, but I think he's gearing up to take a nice long vacay.
yeah, but I don't think he drops the title till WrestleMania.
I'm not a fan of that. But
No,
that's just me.
but I think it's going to happen. Because Jey Uso's not taking the title from him.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes. Seth Rollins with a massive
You think it'd be one of those things where
I mean, if he did, that'd be a huge surprise.
you think Damian Priest cashes in on him in like a surprise moment?
I mean, that could happen. I don't rule that out. It would be nice if something like that happened, because to me, that's the only way going to take it from him before WrestleMania. Then it needs to be, you know, cash in the Money in the Bank, or he somehow gets screwed. You can't just have him. He has to look good while he loses here, or else it just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or it just takes away from the entire run. So they got to be careful how they do it. But
I think you're wrong. I don't think Solo should take it. Solo is like
he's too new.
Solo is, to me, is more like the modern day Umaga / Virgil.
strong knee connects.
Well, I mean, he's Umaga's son.
He has his place,
Yeah.
but and he knows how to wrestle for starters. before
He
we get
does.
the whole Virgil thing.
Yeah.
But all he ever really
Virgil
does,
thing.
he doesn't. Solo doesn't talk. He doesn't do anything. He just gives everyone that desk thing.
Yeah.
It's really no different than $1 Million Man and Virgil. That if you really want to look at it, that's just my opinion.
It's possible to get a great champion out of somebody that doesn't get on the mic much. Look at Undertaker. Early on, he did not do that on the mic.
No, he didn't at all.
He had Paul Bear do it for him.
Yeah. So you get someone with a solo.
Are you guys watching this battle between Rollins and Archer? This is fucking phenomenal.
I am.
But
And I want to know what's been up Archer's ass here lately, because he's been putting on 5 stars all over the place.
Oh my god, it's been crazy. I mean, Seth Rollins beat him clean the other night, but I mean, he's got a Kimura locked in here, but Rollins got out of that too. This is a crazy, crazy match.
So I want your guys' opinion on something.
Okay.
Because I know it's a big discussion in the wrestling community right now, and it drives me nuts. Everyone is having this big old controversy with LA Knight because everyone's considering him like a Stone Cold /
Rock ripoff.
combination.
Yeah. Kevin Nash literally said that he was a Rock ripoff. But I don't think he really is, though. I mean, he's doing his own thing. I mean, he's not using somebody else's catchphrases. You know, what is it? The cockiness, the confidence. I mean, and it isn't everybody in some form or another ripping off somebody else in pro wrestling. That's what pro wrestling does. That's how it continues to meet nostalgia with evolution type of thing. Wow, Archer just picked up a pinfall. It's 1-0 Archer here. Best 2 out of 3 falls match.
And the one thing that kind of I like to throw in people's faces is like everyone wants to sit and say this about LA Knight. But they don't say anything about
Rollins just AKO'd Archer. That is fucking ghastly. How dare he? And he picked up the pinfall. No! That is horrible.
AKO out of nowhere.
It was an AKO out of nowhere. Absolutely.
That was a pretty nice RKO there.
It was.
AKO.
Cat, I swear, you come in here and start meowing, you're going to be my next meal for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, the kitty cat. What kind of cat?
I don't know. My wife had him before.
Oh, okay.
We got together, and all he likes to do is meow at me at night.
He's trying to have some conversation with his owner. It's love.
Oh, he likes to argue. He likes to argue.
Oh, he's an arguing cat. Those are fun.
Very much so. He's like, oh, I don't have food. You do have food. Like, you're about ready to become my next Chinese meal.
Oh, Archer kicked out of the curb stomp on the concrete. That is crazy. I thought he was done. I thought for sure Rollins was retaining right there.
Oh, and there is something else I did pick up on W2K23. I want you to check something out. Whenever a Samoan heritage or whatever is in the ring, 9 times out of 10, it's that ref. The female Samoan that looks like Tamina, kind of, sort of.
Okay, yeah.
She is always the ref for their matches.
Really?
I am not even bullshitting.
Interesting. Archer's having a hard time hitting the AKO. I don't know what's going on there, but good lord.
He's trying to learn how to fly. It's all right.
Learning to fly. Oh, he won! Wow! What a battle! Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and new YTD Academy Pure Wrestling Champion, the one Elijah Archer, is your victor. That's crazy. I did not think he was winning that match, I'll be honest. Did not think he was winning that match, especially when Rollins used his own move against him. Then he curb stomped him on the concrete. I mean, talk about resiliency and heart in that one. Crazy. And that's a nice clean win for him too, after of course he was pinned by Rollins during the Mixed Match Challenge match earlier today. So Archer once again holding gold. So the Coalition now has 2 championships once again. They did have the World Championship and the Pure Wrestling Championship, but then both JC and Archer lost their titles. Well, then JC ended up winning the Grand Prix Championship, brought it back to the Coalition, and of course Archer just won back the Pure Wrestling Championship. So what's next? Maybe JC and the Gooner eventually become tag team champions. Could you imagine? Maybe the first time in many moons that the Coalition has held that much gold. Archer's doing a goddamn pose down in the ring. What is this, a bodybuilding contest?
He's just bringing out his inner Hulk Hogan. It's okay.
Listen up, pencil necks. Archer, you, me, the title. Submission only.
Oh, shit.
Mission only. Shit did just get real. Now the question, was that War or was that the Wolfman?
That was Wolfman.
Wolfman Alan Severn.
Attached to the soldiers.
The reigning defending Legends champion apparently wants a shot at the Pure Wrestling Championship.
If it had been War, I think my head would have been ripped off.
And speaking of Legends Championship, that is next, and it is an Iron Tables match between the Wolfman Alan Severn and the Giant Gonzalez, who just inked his contract. It is freshly inked and he's ready to roll in the Legends division. He wants a piece of the Wolfman. What do you think, Punisher? Does the Giant Gonzalez step on the Wolfman and take the title from him, or does Severn figure out a way to beat the Giant?
No. Alan Severn's taking it. I don't even care if it's a video game. I can't get behind Giant Gonzalez at all.
You can't get behind Giant Gonzalez at all.
I'm sorry, but who wakes up in the morning and says, "Hey, here's Bigfoot, make him"?
Here's Bigfoot, make him. Well, here we go. The Giant Gonzalez versus the Wolfman. Alan Severn, Legends Championship on the line. Let's go.
Sorry, I just... I know he was supposed to be this big old phenomenal thing. And
he was supposed to be...
he was a dud.
Very well said. I mean, he's not the only one. I mean, I did not enjoy Khali either. I mean, you know, he was the exact same thing. It was like the Giant Gonzalez's love child.
I try not to point this out because anybody who's ever seen a Giant Gonzalez match knows all about it. But you don't just be like, hey, yeah, here's a leotard with fur on your crotch. Enjoy.
Leotard with fur on your crotch.
As a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will
and I'm not wrong. See?
be able to climb in this one.
I got nothing.
He's got fur everywhere. He's a hairy beast. But yeah, I never understood the bodysuit thing, and I don't know. You know, if he was supposed to be some sort of barbarian or something, I don't. And I get he was supposed to be the big threat to the Undertaker, the person that was supposed to defeat him at the time, etc. But I just never bought it.
You and me both.
Never bought it.
You know, you probably could have done the whole bottom half, all sorts of furry, give him some hooves, and then call him, like, I don't know.
Joling says, how long is the Giant here for in TWA? What do you mean? How long is his contract? I mean, I didn't personally sign it. I didn't ink it. So I can't tell you the length of his contract, but why is this phenomenal soul want to recruit? I don't know. Why do you ask, Joe Link? I mean, it's something we can look into for you, of course.
And introducing the champion, representing.
And by the way, this is the co-main event of the evening. The final match of the night will be a triple threat elimination matchup for the Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. And it is going to be a fire match. Queen Bee putting her title on the line. Make sure you stick around. One more match to go. Whoa. And we've had no problems, knock on wood.
Going to now that you said that.
I mean, we only had to restart twice. Well, 3 times, technically. Drives me crazy. When I go to the live video section, I'm going to see episode 24, part 1, 2, and 3. Hate that. It is ghastly.
Oh, man.
Anybody that has OCD is going to love you.
You just put an old commercial in my mind.
I did.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the old
How dare I?
Ortega Taco Shell commercials with the bandit. I hate when that happens. Some of my bullets and everything.
I'm not sure I've seen that commercial.
Oh, it was for Ortega Taco Shells. And he goes
I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up later.
Yeah, but of course the shell breaks, all the toppings in upon his chest. And it's the classic Mexican bandito with the cross bandoliers of bullets.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
I hate when that happens. Some of my bullets and everything.
Look at the power of Severn. Power bomb. It was like a jackknife power bomb on the Giant Gonzalez right there.
Good grief.
Now remember, this is an iron tables match, so as many times they can try to put their opponent through the table in the 10-minute time limit. But we now know that Severn can, in fact, powerbomb the Giant Gonzalez. So, I mean, if anybody wonders how he's going to get him through the table, that'd be one way to do it, I suppose.
Well, he's the biggest.
Oh!
He's,
running lariat from the Wolfman. Wolfman's a savage.
Now here's my question. What happens if the Giant Gonzalez pulls a Big Show and steps down and goes through a table? Does that count?
You know,
he went through a table.
What was the ruling on that? Do you remember?
I don't.
I honestly think he got. I'm not sure if he lost the match or if it was elimination kind of a thing, but I think he lost.
Did he lose? Really?
Yeah, because
for stepping through it.
Because he got that look of, oh shit, I can't believe I just did that kind of a look.
Yeah, but you'd think if you put yourself through the table, because just like in a Royal Rumble, you can put yourself over the top rope as long as you don't hit the floor, right? Like, or you can crawl through the ropes and hit the floor. You just can't go over the top rope and hit the floor. But so if you put yourself through a table accidentally, you wouldn't think that would count as a, or shouldn't anyway. I don't know, that's a weird one. What do you guys think? You in the chat room. If it's a tables match and somebody accidentally steps through a table, should that count as a fall for their opponent? Or should that just be overlooked? And, oh, well, fuck it, he stepped on a table. Strife says, Show lost that match. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, he in fact did lose that match, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Actually, Archer, we'll just go the official with that because Sportster.com published December 18th, 2020 by Joey Haverford. 10 tables matches where the wrong wrestler won.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Yes.
My God.
You know me my list. I can find anything.
He's always got a list for something. I mean, that's just right out of left field, but...
I was searching for the actual Big Show thing. Number 10, you got the Dudleys versus Brothers of Destruction versus Edge and Christian at No Way Out 2001. Let's see. Dudley Boys won the tables match against Edge and Christian and the Brothers of Destruction to gain more momentum.
Jesus Christ, look at this. Oh my God, he just about put Severn right through the canvas. That was I always say no pun intended, but that was a giant choke slam right there. Hey, Severn still hasn't moved. Is he dead?
But,
we're killing people tonight. That's the theme of the show for World War III. Episode 24, people are dying. Humboldt's the Arcade and Hollywood Hogan are apparently dead.
Number 9, Natalia versus Ruby Riot, TLC 2017.
Oh, that's right. Joe Link reminded us that Kyle Riley actually put himself through a table one time. I forgot about that.
Right. I did too.
Yep, I forgot about that.
We do know what happens.
We do, in fact, know what happens. Because Kyle Riley did, in fact, lose because of that. The Giant Gonzalez just tried to kick Severn onto the table. That did not work out well.
Now, from what I'm seeing out of these matches here, it almost looks like they're not talking about like.
Oh shit! He's gonna get chokeslammed through the table. Oh, Wolfman down through a table. It is 1-0 Gonzalez.
Wow.
To Punisher's dismay, of course.
Yeah.
Punisher's gonna fucking lose it if the Giant takes that Legends title from Severn. He's gonna have a fucking meltdown. Bigfoot won a title. No.
Someone get him some fucking jerky.
But
get him some jerky.
This was mainly as for the person that they thought should win didn't win. It isn't worth like the big, Cena was actually scheduled to win this, and then something happened.
The table is stuck in the ring apron.
But I'm gonna still get down here to Big Show. Here we go. The WWE wanted the title back on Cody without pinning Big Show, so the title change came here. However, it ended poorly with the finish of Big Show accidentally stepping on a table to break it. Fans were confused at the horrible ending, and Big Show would have been better off retaining.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep him strong. So that one was actually scheduled, and just the wrong person went through the table.
Gotcha.
The rest of these all look to be
legitimate.
This person should have won.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm not even going to go through this.
Not a legitimate.
Yeah, it wasn't looking like where there was a mistake that happened or something like that, which is what I thought that was.
Oh, okay.
So.
I'm not sure what he's scheming.
Oh,
Well, we almost had a good list.
yeah. Especially when finding one by accident.
So far, with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of this match, it is still 1-0 for the Giant Gonzalez over the Wolfman. Wolfman needs to get a table set up, and he needs to put that giant furry ass through it.
Please don't.
Well, I mean, that's the only way to win. Otherwise, he has to lose to the Giant Gonzalez. I mean, there's that. That's an option, I suppose. I'm not sure it's one Severn will enjoy.
Well,
That's one Punisher will enjoy
it
either.
depends.
Reverse atomic drop.
Beating
I
the
hate
hell
that
out
move.
of Gonzalez. You know, how many times has Wolfman been in a position where he could win a match and just beats the hell out of his opponent and ignores everything?
I mean, that's happened a lot of times. As a matter of fact, we just discussed a match the other night with him and Elijah Archer doing that very thing. Oh, they finally freed the table from the ring apron. I got to tell you, Severn doesn't look interested in putting Gonzalez through the table as much as he wants to beat the holy hell out of him. But he's only got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to tie this thing up.
And in this case, the tie's as good as a win.
A tie would be as good as a win because that would be a draw, which means he'd retain his title by default. But right now, with a minute and almost 50 seconds left of this match, Gonzalez, the Giant, is winning the match with a score of 1-0 over Severn.
Now, you realize, though, the discussion that may happen backstage over this booking.
I wouldn't know why there'd be any discussion for the booking.
Giant Gonzalez. You know, Wolfman didn't hire him.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Whoever hired him should be like a one-day contract.
A one-day contract. He's just here for the
telling you.
for the thrill ride of episode 24.
Broken up with a savage headbutt.
Strike says, "Oh, Wolfman just slipped and ate the apron." Uh-oh, Gonzalez with another table.
Looks like he has something planned.
50 seconds left of this match. 1-0, Giant Gonzalez. Wolfman needs to make a comeback right now and tie this up. If he can tie it up, he retains. Like Glenola said, it's as good as a win right now. And he did it. It is a tie game. 1-1. And Severn going right for another table, but problem is he's only got 20 seconds left. The Giant Gonzalez is dead weight outside the ring.
That's a lot of weight.
I don't think he'll be able to give it a...
I don't think so. I think this is going to end in a draw. Oh, slams him right in the face. Either way, the Giant Gonzalez is not taking the Legends Championship away from Alan Severn tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the match is a draw. That was a very interesting match. I got to be honest. I mean, they were going to war. For most of the match, they weren't even paying attention to putting anybody through a table. They were just beating the holy hell out of one another. Tables happened to be involved. They ate tables, aprons, canvases, but man, oh man, a 1-1 draw after 10 minutes of going to war with the Giant Gonzalez. That's phenomenal. So, Alan Severn, still your Legends champion, ladies and gentlemen. He just, he finds a way. But I got to tell you, I would like to see a rematch between the two of them. Maybe inside of a lockdown or something. I mean, I don't know. But also, apparently, Severn going after Archer's title that he just got back. How rude, by the way. How rude. No, not even a chance to celebrate. Automatically, Alan Severn calls out Archer. I want your title. I'm going to chew your leg off until I get it. All right. Yo, Soul Embers, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Main event of episode number 491 for TWA, and of course episode 24 times 3 for YTD Academy World War III. We, of course, had some broadcast issues and had to restart a couple of times. We all know how much I enjoy that. It made my night. I'm excited. But anyways, main event of the evening, triple threat falls count anywhere elimination style matchup. It is Mickie James, Roxanne Riley, and Queen Bee from Team Honeybee Wrestling going mano a mano for the Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. That is next, but ladies and gentlemen, who do you guys think walks out with the title here? Roxanne Riley, by the way, has been on an absolute tear. Mickie James been doing well in singles competition and tag team competition, and of course Queen Bee, we all know how successful she is, and I don't know. This is a tough one for me.
I want to root for Roxanne Riley. I am curious on state of mind.
Yeah, well, especially after her matchup with Kyle Rowley today.
Yeah, there's that, but also
is Severn versus
she's got a hell of a matchup coming, and that's got to weigh on her mind.
Yeah.
And Archer
How rude.
Hello.
I lost my battery had died.
The following contest.
Oh, damn.
Falls count anywhere.
That's brutal.
I hate when that happens.
Grand Prix Championship.
You need to fire everyone.
I know, this has been a very rough show. From broadcast interruptions to dead batteries to, like, good Lord.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Everything from technical crew to video production to ring announcers at times. What the fuck is happening episode 24 has been absolutely plagued tonight. Thank God the matches have been awesome. I mean, at least everybody can go back and watch all the VODs and actually enjoy the entire show, because you're going to have 3 VODs to watch, by the way. All of y'all. Especially if you weren't here for the entirety of the show, of course. You got to check out the show in its entirety. That's how it works. We're on the road to the very first ever all-women's SPV. It's going to be a fantastic ride. YTD Academy Uncensored. And the women are going to get a chance to shine even brighter than they already have been. Because I got to tell you, the last couple of months, we were talking about this the other night. Last couple of months, the women's division's been on absolute fucking fire. Been producing just as good, if not better, matches than the men's division. So it's been very intriguing and compelling.
That's what they go. The Archerverse has had from day one. I can't say from day one. We'll say from at least day 50. The Archer exactly when I showed up for me to see it.
The co-host with the most.
The women have put on just as fire matches.
Yeah.
The guys.
If anything, the women put on better matches than the guys.
At times, yeah.
Life says the tech crew, the video crew, production, they're all gone. She's done. She's had enough. She's going to speak to management and get everybody fired.
Well, you already fired Mad Chatty.
I did. Yeah, that's true. And Bromer hasn't been around, for many moons to do his job. He's still hiding from the Archerverse.
Which means we have, all those shiny little bits, gems are still
they're still on the floor.
They're everywhere. It looks like an episode of Twilight in here. It's disgusting.
Here comes the double.
And look at this. A show of power. Double champion she is, at least for now.
Representing
Women's Legends champion and Grand Prix Wrestling champion, Queen Bee from Team Honeybee Wrestling.
Grand Prix champion.
What a career she's had. And of course, she's got an ongoing rivalry with January and Amber Stream, and my God. And of course, she's a tag team member as well with January. It's funny, they've been allies, they've been foes, they're tag team partners. So that whole relationship's been weird to watch.
Sounds like a Triple H Shawn Michaels relationship.
Right? Kind of.
Oh, hell.
They actually do well as a tag team, too. I mean, they were a bit rocky when they first started, but they've been doing well as of late. Winter Swarm was on a roll the other night.
Yeah. Wolfman's in a faction with somebody that they hate each other.
Fair. Fair point. But, I mean, the Wolfpack is crazy. Do they really count? I mean, you've got the creator of the world's... I mean, look at Poindexter, for instance. That dude, you know, he's a genius, don't get me wrong, but he is insane. He turned our beautiful wrestling promotion into the world's largest cosplay production.
What's he doing nowadays?
He's been... It's only himself to blame for that.
I mean, it is not my fault that he is Count Dexculus currently. He's been Count Dexculus for a while, but here... Well, I'd imagine, I mean, merchandise sales went through the roof. People love Count Dexculus. Kind of weird. It is kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. I mean, whatever makes people's cranks turn, I'm good with whatever, but...
Fun of him.
Oh, come on, everybody made fun of him. He looked like Marty McFly.
Very much so.
See? My point in case. And so what do? He came out as Marty McFly. Ha ha. Funny.
He came out as like Bat Dax, Harry Potter.
Oh, he's been Potter Dex. He's been Robo Dex, Termidex. Oh, goddamn. He's been so many different things. Penguin Dexter, Riddle Dexter. I mean, so many things. It's fucking insane to even think about.
The cosplay that will not be named.
Yeah, like, I mean, he's just, it's been nuts. Nuts. And so we just don't talk about it anymore. It has definitely happened on a lesser scale, but it still happens. But so far, Count Dexculus, still the current iteration of Poindexter.
Dex Sparrow, that was a good one.
What?
He was Dex Sparrow at one point. He came out looking like fucking Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, what in the fuck?
Run and all?
So we don't...
Oh, he pulled it off beautifully.
He did. So we don't make fun of him anymore, because that just encourages. It aids and abets the situations. I gotta tell you, their bill must be huge. The amount of costumes they go through.
Got more outfits than Rey Mysterio.
Joe, like, Doc kind of had some things he had to do for himself, so he stepped away from wrestling.
Oh yeah, the guy that was Doc Brown. That's another thing. Marty McFly brought out Doc Brown for a while there, and it was like, come on. And it was his tag. To this day, I don't... Actually, I do believe there was a vignette that did explain. His name was like... Ephraim, that's it.
Ephraim O'Malley.
Ephraim O'Malley was his name. But for the longest time, nobody knew who the fuck the guy was. It was just some dude showing up with fucking Poindexter, Marty McFly as Doc Brown, and they were wrestling as a tag team as part of the Wolfpack. It was in the earliest iterations of the Wolfpack. It was insane.
Yeah. First Dex was the Wolfpack. Wolfman didn't trust Doc at all. There's history there. It was touched on, but never explained.
Yeah.
They ran WCW into the ground with the Dex budget as the ongoing rule.
Joe put they ran WCW into the ground with the Dex budget and the ongoing rumor.
Is that what happened? That sounds likely. I mean, I can't imagine what it costs.
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Oh, look at this. Oh, DDT by Mickey James. Roxanne Riley in trouble here. Oh, 2 count only. And Queen Bee kicks her in the face for her efforts. Nice double stop to the stomach. Mickey James has to be feeling great about herself right now.
That ref needs to learn how to count.
She has been a little tardy tonight.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Riley, but that was a slow...
No, it really was. It was a slow count.
Here's a snapmare. Basement drop kick.
And it actually, that slow count cost Jennifer Wolf her the title.
Jennifer Wolf did in fact get screwed over. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a 10 count like Glenn said earlier.
No, that was an exaggeration. It was
But it was a good,
count.
I was going to say, it was a good 5 or 6 count though.
You know, that was just kind of a...
Ooh! Look at that. Roxanne Roddy returns the favor to Mickie James, delivers a DDT of her own, and that was vicious.
That was a devastating DDT.
Mickie James kicked out, though. Good God.
Yeah. I'll put that on a Jake the Snake level DDT.
It was a good one. Roxanne Riley rocking the DDT. Life says I was around for that. That was early. Riley kicks out again. 2 count only. She's still in it to win it. Mickie James on the attack now. Going after... Oh! DDT's Queen Bee. Sling Blade takes out Roxanne Riley. Mickie James on a roll here.
Outside of the ring now. What's the plan here?
And Mickie James with a baseball bat. Good God. Yeah, the World War III arena looks fantastic, does it? Have you seen the Wrestle Wars Genesis arena yet?
I am not.
No, it was revamped.
Life has been a lot of busy for me the past couple weeks.
Yeah, that happens. Life says Ephraim Doc Brown, I mean ya. Ephraim Doc Brown O'Malley. Who knows what he's up to? He's probably, I don't know, he's probably a janitor or something. I mean, he was not a very good addition to the team. I mean, he was completely carried by Poindexter, to say the very least. It's clear he was not there to be a legitimate tag team partner.
I'm still wanting to know when Poindexter's brother is coming back.
Tables?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has seen or heard from that team in quite some time. Mickie James just eliminated Roxanne Riley. It is down to Queen Bee and Mickie James for the Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. Let's go. God damn. What a night this has been. Great match. Some surprises, though. Especially the Wolfman Giant Gonzalez draw. 1-1 draw after 10 minutes. That was crazy. I mean, who would have thought they would have drew a fall apiece in that match? I mean, not surprised that Severin's still the Legends champion. That guy's been beaten. I mean, they should call him the Legend Killer.
Did you just see the same thing I did?
I don't know. I must have missed it. What did they?
That ref glitched like tenfold.
Oh, really? I didn't see it.
It ran face first right into the fucking mat.
What's even better is how he did the ref glitch, but because it was my internet, it froze, or my screen froze for a minute.
Like,
nice.
It's like she was trying to run into the ring and slide underneath, but totally forgot like where she was supposed to be at mid-slide, and it kind of glitched her backwards.
Like says the ref went to jump back into the ring. That's hilarious. I somehow missed that.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
But honestly, for a second there, I thought maybe you were going down again, Archer.
Am I going down again?
She's in the ring now.
The internet connection quality is clearly not.
Yeah, I see that, but it didn't say that. It didn't say I stopped though.
Going down. But no, when it froze up on me, I thought you were going down again.
Oh, well, it just told me that my video quality was.
Yeah.
I'm having some serious issues here tonight.
Really bad. Yeah.
It's got to be. It's got to be weather related.
Weather or that smoke.
Well, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match, and still still your YTD World War III Grand Prix Wrestling Champion from Team Honeybee Wrestling, Queen Bee, still your champion. And of course, I don't have a sound pad right now because they both died on me earlier. The problems we've had for episode 24 have been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But what a fantastic show, though. Episode 491, 9 away from 500. We've continued the road to the first all-women's SPV Uncensored, which is right around the corner. We've had the re-emergence of the Mixed Match Challenge division. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a mainstay, so which means we better get some championship belts ordered. I think that needs to be done. But great show. Can't complain other than the fact that we had so many issues and had to restart too many times. But as it is, that is it. That is all for episode 491 and 24 for YTD Academy World War III. Appreciate everybody for being here. Sorry for all the interruptions and the delays, and I'm sure some people didn't come back after the first time it went down. I mean, YouTube's a different beast, so it doesn't always come right back for you. Sometimes you have to refresh or know what's going on to know that we even came back to refresh. I mean, there's all kinds of different. It's different than Twitch, right? It's different. But Punisher, thanks for being here. Appreciate you for stopping by, not just the show, but joining us on the broadcast. We love having you, so it would be nice if you'd be able, when you're able, to be able to join us more often. Glenol, of course, you're always here, but we appreciate you, as always.
Oh, we appreciate everything you do, Archer.
You stop it. But anyways, that is it. That is all. We'll see each other, tomorrow night for Wrestle Wars Genesis, except for we won't be starting until about 11:30, 11:45 tomorrow night. I do have to work until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. But then I'm off Sunday. So originally we were going to do, until I ended up with my issues yesterday. I went from feeling fine to having like zero energy and just kind of crashed. I think it was just a lot of time in the sun yesterday for the most part. So tomorrow night, Wrestle Wars Genesis will continue the road to Uncensored. We'll have some great matches as always. It'll be a 9-match thrill ride. So make sure you're there. You don't want to miss it. It'll be over in the land of Twitch, not here on YouTube. It'll be Twitch TV, so twitch.tv/TheArcherverse. But thanks everybody for being here. Another great show for YTD World War III, and we'll catch each other tomorrow night. You don't have to go home. You do, however, have to get the fuck out of my channel. Goodbye.